Welcome to the Life Mastery Series, the 8-step program of conscious life liberating somatic guidance. Past is but a memory. The future is but a dream to be realized. The now is the gift. That is why it is called the present. The past should be left in the past, or it will steal your future. But more importantly, it robs you of the peaceful mind, happy heart, and strong, vibrant body you deserve in your present moment. Together, we can leap into living life in the moment, so tomorrow will bring what you desire, rather than what yesterday has taken away. Every day is a gift. Be here now. You have to show up first before the life you dream about does. You can't really transform until you get present. That's where all the change begins. In step 1, awakening, you will be facilitated to how to let go of the painful past, how to bring to fruition the future you intend, and how to be here now by meeting the moment with compassion, patience, faith, and trust. Each step has 2 parts. Awakening to the moment, step 1. Part 1 is the inner standing of living in the present. I use the term inner standing, which is taught to me from one of my mentors, as it feels more empowering with the connotation of standing in the light of your own truth. Living in the present is the first of the 8 steps of life-liberating, effective, successful change. Each of the steps will assist you in being aware of where you are focusing your precious attention. Are you unconsciously in the state of the meaningless mess? Or are you actively transforming by engaging the magical manifester in order to realize and live in the state of the mindful, magnificent me? No, I'm not calling you a meaningless mess. This is simply a term in the series that references the unpresent, the unconscious state of living where everything seems like a mess, no matter how hard we spin our wheels. It is the state of consciousness where we are stuck in the rut. RUT being the acronym for Retained Under Terror. This is an unconscious state of being, and that is why we begin with awakening to the present. It is the first rung of the ladder to climbing out of the rut into the celebration of you and how far you have come, so you may reach the delight of life where you follow your heart and shine your light. In the first step, we become aware of the importance of being present with what we have been choosing, so we can make a conscious decision to transform through the application of the partnership of mind and body, working together in harmony on our behalf. Awakening to the present moment is the reminder you are the authority of your life, despite what you've been conditioned or programmed to believe. As such, you are and have always been empowered to choose in any given moment. Living in the present is the choice that will free us from cycling in the rut of the meaningless mess. Existing in the past interferes with what you intend now, as well as paralyzes you to move into a more desirable future. You can choose to be present in every moment where you pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, so you can navigate your path in the direction of the life you deserve. Or you can continue living by unconscious default, guaranteeing you stay stuck in the painful past that will only deliver more of what you don't want in the future to come. Just in case no one told you today, you are worth having around, you are worth committing to, you are worth appreciating, and you are worth living. Yet it all begins with you. Be here now. When our negative thoughts attached to any experience we have had or are having are allowed to linger more than a short period, they escalate into intractable feelings, and then they begin to define our actions in ways subtle and not so subtle. They take control of our lives and dictate the outcome of what we do or do not get. Eventually, they shape the belief that this is who we are and we are undeserving of anything better. This is the lie we continue to live that can be transformed with presence. No matter what is in the past circumstances, we cannot allow ourselves to become ensnared in the mental and emotional trappings of those wounds or current uncomfortable situations that cause us to be distracted and completely forget to be in and grateful for the present. Choosing presence untethers us in the only time that matters, the now. Being mindful of the moment frees us by releasing what no longer serves us. Mostly what does not serve us is the constant revisiting of the past and holding on to the negative emotions that arose in that moment. Getting present won't be very comfortable, yet getting present with it allows the uncomfortable only to be temporary. It will move through you as long as you give it a path of release. Being willing to get a sense of self, despite discomfort, opens you up to seeing clearly where your thoughts are focused and where the emotional reaction is residing in the body. This empowers you to change it all, not the past, but your present. You will be guided in this series to step out of the meaningless mess into the consciousness of the magical manifester, who uses the mind-body tools to handle whatever is in the moment with compassionate patience. This aspect of us chooses to attend to whatever it is with a state of love, the love of self, rather than continue to fight the fearful existence. You will be using somatic tools that are proven to be transforming, even for a moment. Yet, the more you apply the tools, the more you rewrite and rewire the old mental patterns that are not just in your thoughts, but also trapped in your body. And as you continue to practice, the more life changes for the better. If you wish to gracefully create the life you desire, it is imperative you live in the present moment. Living in the present moment, the now, requires letting go of two things. One is to let go of your wounded past that keeps you tethered to people, places, and things and experiences you no longer nor ever did have any control over. The other is to let go of the future in terms of fearing the outcome. Letting go of both your past and your future will allow you to create a joyous present existence, as well as bring about the probability of the future you dream about. Letting go of the past does not mean you have to revisit every trauma-based event over and over. All that does is keep you dysregulated and fuel the fire of continued catastrophic thoughts that frees you from moving forward in fear of when the next shoe will drop. Letting go of the past means you awaken to the fact that life is now. And the more time and energy you spend looking through the lens of the rearview mirror or attempt to guarantee a future outcome, the more you're missing the beauty, the joy, and the delight of right here and right now. Part 2 would step into the somatic living and the conscious guidance, where you will realize how to quickly become aware of and give attendance to you. By checking in with your moment when the meaningless mess threatens to cause more issues. Upon awakening and just before sleep is most likely when it shows up, yet it can creep up throughout the day. Rather than fighting it, attempting to flee from it, or allowing it to paralyze you in a state of freeze, you give it a moment of your time. You get still and allow. You listen and let it flow. rather than letting the discomfort be ignored and accumulate until it has stopped you dead in your tracks with the lack of health, wealth, peace, essentially all those things related to your total well-being. What you choose to focus on does indeed become your reality. What you think is what you get. The subconscious has no filter regarding good or bad. It simply follows the direction of what you are thinking, paired with the fuel of the feelings. We think we have it all handled through positive thinking and affirmations, yet we don't, because your thinking and feeling has to be aligned. You can think something good while already feeling bad about not deserving it or never getting it, and one cancels out the other. You will always experience exactly what you are focused on, even if you don't realize you are thinking it and feeling it. Thinking and feeling are the two ingredients to the recipe of the outcome. That is why mind-body techniques are so effective. We will work together to map the disconnection between the mind and body to align them in a harmonious partnership. So in this step, we learn to live in the now of life, choosing presence, to attend to whatever has infiltrated, presenting as the painful past or fearful unknown future. Getting present with ourselves can cease the discomfort of the whole you, providing more assurance you will get what you dream about by thinking and feeling in compliance with the dream. When we are using anything but present avoiding tactics, intentionally or not, we often continue to get what we do not want, because the activities within the subconscious mind will always override any conscious everyday thinking or affirming. So despite whether you affirm something different, if the past incorrect thinking embedded in the subconscious is not discovered and shifted, and the body is not permitted to release the emotions, you will only expend a great deal of energy just to end up with more of the same. If your now, conscious or not, consists of being focused on the wounds of the old, or fearful of the unknown future, your life undoubtedly looks and feels like a twisted ball of confusion, accompanied by outbreaks of emotional charges, or the withdrawal and disassociation with self. You can straighten it all out by being present with yourself and stepping into the magical manifester to intentionally use the transformative tools to shift into the mindful, magnificent me. The beginning is to accept that there is no way to change what has been, despite how much thought and emotional energy you give it, and to know your future is not connected to your past experiences, yet is dependent upon what you think, feel, and do in this very moment. All of it is nothing more than a choice. It is up to you to choose to continue to live by default, where you experience more of the mess with the same unending, unchanging cycle, and where the future will end up resembling your past. Or you can choose to make a difference right now by initiating your power to affect the change in this very moment. You have the power and ability, as well as the authority, to shift your focus into the present and leap into the gift of life bestowed upon you. This in turn will firmly place you in the present moment, where you can use your mindfulness to let go of your painful past and fear regarding what is to come and create the successful future you dream about. Being mindful opens you up to being present and empowers you to make the most of every moment. There's no magic wand outside of yourself, because you are the magic, meaning you and only you have the authority and control to make a difference in you. You will transform from the state of meaningless mess to mindful, magnificent me by engaging in the magical manifester, the bridge between the two. You will be using 3 of the most effective tools to living in the present through guided somatic exercises, meditations, and visualizations, and breath. Those 3 tools are acceptance, forgiveness, and gratitude. Loving acceptance of where you are right here and now, by expressing compassion towards self, gentle forgiveness of the past, and gratitude for all that was and is and what will be. Living in the present is choosing to begin and end each day with yourself, and any moment in between that voices its need of your attention. This doesn't mean you are thinking of you all day and every day. It simply means you set an intention to be aware of the signs and signals from the body to when you are needed. The body is always relaying what you are thinking, and then you show up for even a few moments to attend to the necessary shift. Just for a moment, think about beginning each day, excited about the new adventure about to unfold, where you gift yourself a better chance at realizing that joyful journey because you first checked in to see what you need before your feet hit the floor to take care of everyone and everything else. Only takes a moment to scan the thoughts and feelings to know if they are anything less than comfortable. This makes you immediately aware of a needed shift, and you engage right then to transform, as opposed to ruminating the catastrophic thoughts that only cause you to become emotionally charged, spiraling down and separating out from self. And then that combination kicks into your physical body, where the symptoms are not so easy to dismiss. Most of us hit the ground running in an attempt to escape what is going on in the moment. We grab the phones, check emails, start scrolling, which usually adds fuel to the fear fire, and unconsciously, we go into fight, flight, or freeze. We want to resist, run away, or curl up into a ball and do nothing. We use simple, everyday, acceptable behavior to ignore we are in a sympathetic nervous system that is based in survival and causing more uncomfortable thoughts, emotions, and symptoms, and then wonder why the rest of the day has gone to hell and continue to think the rest of our lives will follow suit. I assure you, from firsthand experience, you can do the work to heal the unconscious triggers, release the unnecessary, and live comfortably and joyfully by meeting your moment. You can begin your day with thoughts that inspire and encourage you to continue to get up with enthusiasm and excitement, so you can move about in your brand new day in a healthy, strong body that has nothing to do with the past or the future. Imagine being engaged in happy thoughts and joyous feelings in the moment and throughout your entire day, where you continually find one thing after another to be grateful for and excited about. Imagine you are the master, the empowered authority of your life, the mindful, magnificent me, who is the conscious co-creator, having the absolute and direct influence in every experience that takes place. This is not only possible, but it is inevitable when you choose to be mentally, emotionally, and physically present. When you choose the now, your creative thought process is enhanced, and the possibilities of manifesting the life you desire are endless. I can't think of a single person that can change the past, yet the future's still up in the air and can be far closer to be what you dream of if you attend to your present in each and every moment. When you're willing to meet the moment, to be here now, you are choosing to take the only available control of your life, so you no longer recreate the same unending, unchanging cycle over again. Now that you have awakened to living in the present and realize how vitally effective it is towards your intended change, we can move forward together to meet the next moment, where we participate in somatic living with the conscious guidance of the exercises and practices of acceptance, forgiveness, and gratitude. And I will share with you why this series, based in the steps of first-hand experience, can and will work for you. As I said in the beginning, just in case no one told you today, you are worth having around, you are worth committing to, You are worth appreciating, and you are worth loving. It begins with you. Awaken to living in the present. Be here now. So let's go transform. Catch some courage, be bold, and meet those previously perceived culprits of negative thought and toxic emotions that have been creating the mess. Let's meet them with acceptance and apply some compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude so they can finally be at rest, allowing you to thrive in a peaceful mind, a happy heart, and a vibrant, strong body. I'll see you there to gently guide you to live in the present.